What the hell? Is that what I think it is? Cocaine? What the?
No, it's not. It's the new one. Pure Hype.
Oh.
Hello there guys and welcome back into yet another one with us, the Review Bros, and today we are joined together on yet again another pre-workout review. No surprises here guys. But what do we got?
It's a hypey one in the form of Pure Hype, and it used to be called
Cocaine. And it's by the guys at PureCut Supplements. We've got them to thank for sending this on down, but you know the drill at home. We keep things concise, precise, and 100% honest here as we go through those usuals.
the taste, the price, the label, the effects. Is it as hypey as it makes out? And what are the differences between this and its predecessor?
Let's find out guys. Do like this video, do drop your thoughts in the comments below. They do help us. Do subscribe to the channel, and we're going to find out if it's the next product you guys might pick up. Let's go.
Nice.
Into the taste and mixability. Some argue it's the least important point, but we still care when you are spending hard-earned cash, don't we?
Yeah, you want it to taste at least doable, right?
Yeah, right, babe. Let's do it. So, it comes in the flavour on the website, at the very least at the moment, Blue Raz Slushy, which is strange, you might say, because the one we've got, Pink Lemonade, at this very current moment, doesn't exist on the website, does it?
I see it on there, and we know that the old one, Cocaine, come in a cotton candy and some other flavours, so I don't know what the scenario is with that.
Yes, but at the moment, on the official PureCut Supplements website, to our knowledge and what we can see, the only flavour you can get is Blue Raz Slushy, which to be fair sounds quite nice, don't it?
I'd be happy with that.
But we're going to be trialling this Pink Lemonade today, which I can imagine you'd probably still be able to get at other retail stores, wouldn't you? If it's limited stock, maybe they've just swapped over to this new Blue Raz Slushy and this one's gone altogether. We're not too sure. We've got too many pre-workouts to delve into them that intensely, don't we?
Do a Sherlock Holmes on it.
And there it is. Mixability actually looks better than average, don't it? They never look great in these glasses, to be fair to them, but we can still tell that it's better than norm.
And it is a 15.8 gram scoop, so that's no slouch. There's still a fair amount to mix up, so yeah.
Nice 30 servings too.
Oh, we'll always take that.
Let's do it. So it is Pink Lemonade going down. Damn, that's actually really good.
That is nice.
That is nice.
In fact, I think all their flavours we've ever had has been nice, haven't they?
I think this is the nicest one I've tried so far. Yeah, really good. Like, no imperfections, medicinal tastes, no bitterness. It is a bit sour, and it's very sweet. But those to me are two positives in myself, personal opinion.
I really like it.
I'm not sure I understand.
Oh, Siri doesn't understand. But let's give it a 3, 2, 1 out of 10.
Yeah, go on then.
3, 2, 1, 9.5.
Yes. It is very, very good. There's no negatives.
No, and we genuinely don't rehearse those 3,
No.
2, 1, so that's actually quite impressive. We got that on the first go. So it is good. It's like Craig said, you're definitely not going to complain. And I can imagine the Blue Raz Slush is good as well. I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, there's not too much to mask. So, yeah, cheers for watching the taste segment. Let's get into the price.
Good start.
We are into the money. How much is this going to set you back? Are you going to need a mortgage or a bank loan? Let's get into this. Pure hype time.
So you'll head over to PureCutSupps.com where you'll find it on there for $43.99 for a nice whopping 30 serving tub like we mentioned.
Which is good, guys. It will convert into $1.46 per the serving, which is good. And UK guys, just for the sake of translation, it would be £1.12. We've got a consistent price and scale here at Review Bros, which compares everything across the entire realm. And I can tell you this one comes out nicely at a 6.5 out of 10. So as you can see, it's actually a considerable amount cheaper than just a generic average product on the market by today's standards. So
With no discount codes either.
that's a good start, guys. A good secondary point. So we're hoping now, we are praying for a good label. And most importantly, the good effects. Let's do it.
Okay, let's get into this. So 15.8 gram serving size. First up, Citral malate 2 to 1, 4.5 grams.
Which is on the lower end, guys, it is. But it's still going to have some citrulline in there for the pump's nitric oxide production, blood flow and vascularity.
A bit of pumps coming. Then we've got beta-alanine at 3.5 grams.
Which is a good dose. It's above the clinical 3.2 that we normally see for the beta tingles, the itchy, paresthesia type feeling. And it's going to help with endurance once you've built it up in the system over a period of time.
We love it. Then we've got betaine anhydrous 2.5 grams.
The clinical dose, guys, good. Jack of all trade, endurance, pumps, hydration, and even been shown to have some cognitive benefits.
Nice, can't sniff it. Then we've got creatine monohydrate 2.5 grams.
Half of the daily amount. I'm not too sure why that's in there at that dose, but we'll take it. It would mean you would still need some creatine on top of this product to get your daily saturation point. A creatine, as we know, is there for endurance and strength output, and it also has been shown to show some effect with pump.
Yeah, we'll have it, we'll have it. Then we've got caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams.
Nice dose, guys. 3.5 cups worth of energy, of coffee, should I say. A strong energy amount, guys. It's going to give you stimulation for the gym session.
Nice. Now this is where the differentiating factor comes up between this one and the previous cocaine formula. So they've got a Rheogerensis extract in here at 200 milligrams. What did they have before, Aaron?
They had DMHA at 150 before. So they are relatively similar. Obviously DMHA we know is a lot stronger, but they do have the same benefits in terms of mood elevation, focus benefits, some euphoric benefits. We're going to see how it compares, or if it feels exactly the same. That'll be the interesting point, won't it?
Yeah, can it live up to that power? Then we've got Synephrine HCl 30 milligrams.
Bit on the lower end, guys, but for fat burning effect, you know, that thermogenic style type feel.
That revved up feeling. Then we've got alpha yohimbine HCl 3 milligrams.
Which is strong stuff, guys. This is going to feel like one of those alpha yoey pre-workouts we can only imagine for the fat burning effect, but also a lot of energy from that, guys. It's at 3 milligrams. That sounds a little amount to anyone that doesn't know, but to anyone that does know knows that 3 milligrams is actually quite a bit.
Yeah, the question we're going to be asking ourselves is, will we be in Jittertown? Will we be in Dribblesville? All of the usuals.
Let's see how this label comes together. I'm quite excited, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
That moves us very nicely into the effects of this product. How does it actually come together in the real world, guys? You know that drill, we sort of blind test this stuff. We never really go into too much depth looking at the label before we actually try the product out, because we want to give it a fair shot in the world. You know, sometimes some of these labels look amazing and then the effects lack, and vice versa. Sometimes the labels look shoddy and you have the pre-workout of your life. Now let's talk about this one. We always start off with beta-alanine, don't we?
Yeah, so they're above the clinical, 3.5 grams. So we was thinking, oh, you know, it'll kick in pretty strong. But actually, weirdly, it didn't. It actually kicked in mildly. So 3 or 4 out of 10 on the tingle scale. So you don't really get too many tingles. So, you know, depending if you like the beta-alanine or not, positive or negative. But after that, what comes in?
After that, you do get a nice wave of energy, guys. No denying it. And in fact, I'm jumping in the deep end here. Energy is definitely, by far, its strongest suit.
Yeah.
You do get well above average energy from this product. You get the 350 caffeine, but the alpha yo is really the take-home point here. And I'm going to emphasise something right now. If you had that exact same label and took that alpha yo out, or the alpha yo out of this product, it would be...
Daily driver feels.
Yeah. It would be just another pre-workout, another average pre-workout. But the alpha yo, it gives it definitely for yourself,
yeah,
more of that dribbly, hot sweats, cold sweats, jitters, almost like you've got a fever, but it's a high energy
yeah,
sort of feel where you
hard to breathe.
Yeah, hard to breathe. Breathlessness is definitely there. Where you you go from A to B to C to D and you really do crack through your training though. There's no denying that. It's a high energy, high caliber pre-workout from an energy standpoint.
Lives up to that name, pure hype. So yeah, with the Alpha Yo, you do get the benefit of that high energy, that work rate, but then you get the negative of that shortness of breath, of those jitters, of those cold sweats. So it's kind of like a double-edged sword in that sense.
Yeah, so energy, definitely a strongest suit. Honestly, probably on a pre-workout scale, 8.5, 9 out of 10 for the energy. It's definitely delivering in there. So, and that lasts a good 2 to 3 hours of just energy. And the energy actually dies off quite nicely afterwards, after the 3 hour point. And you stop feeling this pre-workout from the 3 hour point, really. There's no highness, no euphoria, which sadly, must be said, it was a bit more apparent in the first version of this because of the DMHA, and now they've had to swap it out for urea. That's definitely noticeable. So it's more of a conventional pre-workout with the Alpha Yo turning it into a more Stim Junkie-esque pre-workout, isn't it?
Yeah, we definitely preferred the old formula, that has to be said, but you know, DMHA is DMHA. Obviously, Urea Durensis cannot live up to that, but you do get a bit of nice focus from the urea, but having said that, that is the only focus ingredient, really, like when it comes down to it. So you don't really feel super dialed in. It's just one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the energy. You use the energy to drive yourself through
Yeah.
the training sessions. Pumps, definitely on the lower end.
Yeah.
100%. They're not really there. They are because you train hard, all the rest of it. But let's be realistic. Again, it's not a pump product.
Yeah, you'd be looking to stack this with Pure Swell if you want that element, right?
Yeah, that is actually something you could definitely do. It's only got the 4.5 citrulline at the 2-to-1, so you're only going to be getting about 3 grams of citrulline, which is, you know, is the
Barely
bare
passable.
minimum.
Yeah.
It's bottom end, and even then, we'd like to have seen another pump ingredient. So pumps for me, honestly, probably like a 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
Focus, probably like a 4 or 5 out of 10 because of caffeine and urea. Maybe a
Energy,
6.
8, 9.
Yeah, so it doesn't really have many negatives other than the Alpha Yoe. So we are talking very open-mindedly here. We're concerning an out of 10 score. We'd give it an overall score of like a 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah, and it is claiming laser focus, insane pumps, and smooth energy, which I think is quite funny, you know, to call it smooth and then throw 3 milligrams of Alpha Yoas in there.
No, they're the opposite, actually. So let's just say, from a label standpoint at the very least, let me turn this into an absolutely cracking product. Citrulline malate, whack that up to 8 grams. Add nitrosogene in there at a couple of grams. Add some alpha GPC at 600 milligrams. Add some L-tyrosine 2 grams. Double the creatine to 5 grams. Synephrine, potentially double it. You know, we are talking some serious scores if they do that.
Half the Alpha Yo to make it more accessible to people that don't like to be dribble town.
It's a good label. It's just, it's quite a basic label. That's the truth. And it really, really, I've said this before, it is so reliant on that Alpha Yo, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. At least the last one had the Alpha Yo and the DMHA, whereas this one really is all on that one ingredient.
So if you're looking for something like that, there's definitely advantages to be said for this product. If you're a powerlifter, etc., you don't want nasty pumps, then yes.
More affordable as well, so you could argue the label does fall in line with that price
That's great
point.
shell, actually. It's definitely worth the money. 100%.
And tasty.
Yeah, that's true. Those label additions I just mentioned would whack it up to a 4 out of 10 on price scale.
Yeah.
So
You win some, you lose some. So not for beginners. For Stim Junkies, I like the jittery, energy, Alpha Yoe type feel. Obviously, no highness, no euphoria, so it won't tick that box for you type of Stim Junkie. So it just depends what you're after.
let us know in the comments below. Have you tried it? Have you tried cocaine, the previous version? You know, all of the goodies really, guys. If it sounds right to you on that 7.5 out of 10, for that price point, I do think that's right. I really do. And it tastes fantastic. So, actually, I would recommend this product.
Yeah,
for
the right
overall,
audience.
The overall scores on all of the doors here. Taste, label, price and effects. So, yeah. Thank you again, PureCut, for sending it down. Going to get Pure Swell reviewed, aren't we, down the line?
I got that one done last year, I think.
He got that one done last year.
Check it out.
So, yeah, appreciate you guys watching at home, as always.
Stay
Stimmed! And this would do it.